over nobody. If Vybz Kartel never behave like him a God over people in a certain aspects and whole heap of we in the industry, Buju them and the whole of them, Sizzla, Capleton, the whole of them behave like them a God over people. You understand? And that's why Jamaica people get left behind, because Jamaica people did not look for uno topics that are the two hottest topics on the rock right now. And the world, by extension, is being dealt with in the most nonchalant and disrespectful way. And that is Vybz Kartel and Bob Marley. Reggae and dancehall at its highest level. Bob Marley and Vybz Kartel is reggae and dancehall.
Kaboom! You know it's Warlord representing for Hurricane Freestyle Adventures. What am I say? Tell them fix them dentures. Kaboom!
Freestyle Nation, you know Queen Ifrica, she always vocal when it come on to certain things, especially the music, especially the Rasta community. And this morning, Queen Ifrica went on her Instagram live and freestyle. She give it to Sizzla, she give it to Buju, she give it to Capleton. She said free Vybz Kartel. She give it to the politician them. She talk a bag of things. Freestyle Nation, you need for watch that one here. That one here, you need for watch it. That one here hot. So we're just going to run it Freestyle Nation and make you see we're going for yourself. But in the meantime, I'm asking all my first time viewers, so just subscribe to the channel. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit the post notification that each time Freestyle upload a video, you get notified. So hear what the Queen have to say now. Leave your comment in the comment section. Let me hear what you have to say. You know the vibes. Freestyle. Kaboom!
Music genre. Seeing? Early on up in the years, and I think earlier last year, I said to the item that they were going to use Vybz Kartel for a final hoorah. We're never quite sure what the hoorah was. But now that we're looking on, we're just hoping that those who are calling for the freedom of Vybz Kartel, that they know really and truly why they're calling for it. And not, again, using the love of a mass of people against them. Because they all know that it is poor mass, the poor mass, the Jamaican poor mass that love Vybz Kartel. And we all know that Vybz Kartel was used by the system against said poor mass of people. The only thing where we that try to tell Vybz Kartel was that he would have to pay attention to how him angling personal things, because the system will go at any reason to use any weapon against you that them can. And we saw that them use this little murder thing and say murder somebody and rate and him end up behind bars now fighting for freedom. Now, why am I saying all of this? I am saying all of this because instead of they using him as the type of role model then that we need to help, at least even with what's happening in the inner city communities with the discharge of the, he said Gaza Nation, who in a call, he said them father gone to jail and them need that kind of guidance. The cartel take them mind off of gun runnings and make them want the music then, or something along that line. Those youths are in eager to see the warlord, the world boss come back a road. All of we want to see the world boss come back a road. But the people touting for the world boss to come back a road, are they really touting for the right reasons? Because remember when the world boss was here and was doing the kind of music then where you know personally Queen Ifrica was not necessarily in love with all of Vybz Kartel music them. But there's a lot of the music them where me can, even the girls want them, the two, you know what I mean, the love want them, all of them, there are many songs that he has done where we can find if you say, yeah man, you know, me love the cartel there, I can sing a couple of them too. That's not the point to be made. The point to be made is that Jamaican people business is being dealt with very carelessly and is being used. the things that we love and are passionate about are being used against us as a weapon against us, as a weapon of distraction against us. So you drop the appeal right in at the time when you're going to drop your general or your local government election. And you gave the impression to all of us that on the 16th, the DJ would be in the streets. That is the impression that a lot of us, the layman, get. But no, we're hearing that it's somewhere down summer when them work it out. So, use him as a big distraction so that uno can busy and do what uno a do while we wonder whether or not him a go free. So uno know say it up and uno know to make sure say him free for true, because uno have a lot of people who them anxiety is through the roof, and the conversation is worldwide as to whether or not the DJ a go come a road. Now I want to say something to Isat Buchanan. Seeing youth, your father is big youth, seeing, and we love big youth. Big youth knows say Queen Ifrica personally love big youth. See, our icon that, our elder that. And it is so admirable for one of our artists in the industry to grow up a son, to have him become a lawyer, to defend another fellow icon in our industry. That's amazing in itself. Like, I can't take nothing away from that. But I have an issue with Isat Buchanan because I think he's not as real as he making out himself to be, where associating himself with the struggle of Jamaican people is concerned. Why am I saying this? All right, let me be specific. I respect his eloquence and his ability to defend in law what he did for the DJ. But at the same time, I am listening to what he represents outside of that. When I watch him live them, let's say for example, let's use for example a thing that he uses very frequently, is love for KFC. Now, I am not going to use locks to define anyone as Rasta. Let me get that out the way quick and fast. I am bringing up that to say, we are bringing up a food, a particular food that is responsible for the high influx of diabetes that we have here in the country. Them kind of food there is one of the main factors as to why we have the high levels of diabetes and non-communicable diseases where we have down here. And every time that you get the opportunity, all you talk about is how much you love KFC, you miss KFC. All of you people, I notice you link up with Andre Stevens, and I notice you link up with Ratigan, and I love the link up. But I am worried about the link up because at the end of the day, I am not hearing enough about the morals of Jamaican people, the culture of Jamaican people. I am hearing the real new Jamaica that you guys would really want to establish around here, and you know, all using people like Vybz Kartel who have the people them heart as campaign pieces to come in. So what I would want to say to Isat Buchanan is, make sure say you know why you defend Vybz Kartel and I defend the culture of Jamaica for true. You may say to your youth, make sure say it's not no system plant you for come use our struggles against we all over again, because there is such a strong hope of the Jamaican people to see change and difference. Because remember, we know that when we are talking about Jamaican people, it's not a broad brush thing. It is a difference in who we call Jamaican people. And we know that you guys are all maroon offsprings who have the rights to proper education in this island, the proper, the rights to influence, the rights to culture change, and all of these kind of different things that you guys have the rights to do. So, ISAT, we would want to know that you're the real deal by you standing up to say, yes, Lego the DJ, the law system flawed, because even if he did guilty, about whatever on the same did guilty about, angling at the situation, make for him guilt look like joke. So we all put all of that on the board, but we are saying we don't want no new leaders coming in for Jamaica. We're using the culture and the love of the things that the people love against them anymore. And we don't care if it's Big Youth son or somebody else what we love very much. Data. We want real representatives of the Jamaican people, because we are seeing that in the form of the JLP party, they have an eloquent leadership team. In the form of the PNP, they are working on their eloquent leadership team, but we see that they all have leaders of their teams, and all of these teams are formed to influence and to get the support of you, the Jamaican people, who do not have anyone still as yet talking for you in the true sense of the word. Meaning, how do we get to these youths who are losing themselves, who don't even know why them love the DJ, who don't even know why them love PNP, why them love labor right, why them follow certain things that they don't necessarily benefit from. We are not seeing where a lot of you people who want to come and say ruling and leading Jamaican people, we don't see just using the little things them that Jamaica people like. Them like Vybz Kartel, make we use Vybz Kartel. Them like food, make we use food. But no one is coming together to unite, to really and truly lift Jamaica people out of the deluge that them really in. And another thing to note is that the reason why Bob Marley and Vybz Kartel thing are fair trash out on social media is because it was designed to go that way. It was designed for us to not have proper leadership as Jamaican people. Leadership that really matters. Leadership that is really gearing towards showing young women what self-value really mean, and not to value themselves just from them vagina, or just from being a better side chick, or a better wife, or better whatever the system design your outcome to look. Seeing? We're tired of all of these people that is coming and saying that them coming to lead Jamaicans and that they love Jamaicans and they are the answer for Jamaicans. And when Jamaicans get emotional and give them the love and give them the support, they all turn against the people who it matter to the most. And then have the people just serving them, becoming robots. Jamaican people have become robots. If you notice what they did to the authentic set of people, the people that really truly are sovereign to this land, they took them away from the land. They drove them out. In COVID, when COVID come, they drove out Jamaican people. They gave Jamaican people the vaccine. They did all of what they did. And now they are the ones who have the grounds down here and is pushing towards, pushing back against people like us, who know the true Jamaica, who know the real Jamaicans, who fight for the real Jamaicans. They don't want us to be a part of the conversation anymore because they want to sell a new Jamaica to the world. And they are using these eloquent new slave master offsprings to be the leaders of the game now. Seeing, and this is why I have to call ISAT name to say, ISAT, me not trust your youth. Me not trust you for say, when all of this is over, I feel like you guys have this undercover support for some other agendas about ya, but you realize say you have to use the struggle of the Jamaican people as on a footmat, as on a come in, as one you use for come in with. We're asking for the unity of all maroon communities, all stakeholders. Seeing? So that Jamaican people can once and for all get the justice and the benefit from what true development really mean. But no one is paying attention to that. All they are all doing is uniting to turn Jamaican people into slaves and calling it jobs and all of these other things, sending them off on work programs overseas and having people treating them like slaves for the first time. Seeing? And we're saying that we are here and we understand the dynamics of Jamaica for true, and we know the many different tribes that are set up down here for true, and we know that there is not a lot of true, authentic Jamaican people that are left. No, we are almost like a extinct race of people. I am talking about patois-speaking Jamaican people. I'm not talking about those brothers and sisters who came across on the transatlantic slave trade. I'm not talking about those Jamaicans. I'm not talking about Jamaicans who came here from Ireland. I'm not talking about Jamaicans who came here from England. I'm not talking about Jamaicans who came here from Africa. I'm not talking about Jamaicans who came here from Spain. I am talking about Jamaicans who came here from God. I am talking about Jamaicans who everyone came here and saw living here on this island. The true democracy, the true colony of black people that was sovereign here, that scatter out and don't want to give account for. Where are the true Jamaicans? What did you guys do to them? You think I don't know why you guys isolate Queen Ifrica? You think I don't know why you guys isolate Queen Ifrica out of the space and trying to make it look like I am the only troublemaker that ever arrived in the space of Jamaican music? Bob Marley died for the set of Jamaican people that I am asking for. The set of Jamaican people that Ziggy Marley was not allowed to put in the movie to make the movie authentically Jamaican. Those Jamaican people are the people that you all are trying to leave behind, or try to leave our culture behind. The memories of everything that our ancestors went through. You guys are doing everything to try to leave it behind, because you all want to continue to rule what is left of the Jamaican democracy. You turn Jamaican culture into a business. You turn Jamaican culture into a business and turn Jamaican people, authentic Jamaican people, into slaves. And drive out those who were closest to the resistance. You drove them out, you tired them down, and you bought out the leaders of the resistance in the form of our great artists and musicians. You guys bought them out so that they were not allowed to speak on behalf of those people anymore, so that you could have full access to all of those people, that you could rule them, control them, and turn them into the slaves that they were supposed to be. But it is not ordained by the Almighty Creator. And I am sitting here right now in this moment, sharing this with you guys to say to everyone here on this island who know the truth about Jamaica, I do not want to be one of them who come on social media to trash out Jamaica people business. Bob Marley business should not be trashing out on social media like that. Jamaica people business should not be trashing out on social media. It should be on the national grid. But TVJ them and CVM them and all of these leaders in media have turned their backs against defending the culture of Jamaican people to satisfy the New World Order and the new change makers who have decided that Jamaica will have to be a part of the change that they are creating, and they will have to be a part of the change on their terms. No, Jamaican people, if the people, the masses do not stand together in a unity that represents God Almighty, to say to the powers that be that yes, we want change, we want development, we want Kartel to come a road, we want all of these great things that makes us happy. But can we also have someone promise us that our youths will be better off for all of it? Our country will be better off for all of it. Our culture will be better off for all of it. Our young people, this little daughter, my daughter that you see flashing and saying hi, she been flashing Gaza, hi baby, she been flashing Gaza signs since she was about, I have to tell the world because they think I talk these things because I don't love Vybz Kartel. Tell them that you are an ardent Vybz Kartel fan, fully Gaza. My daughter is fully. That is what we. No, they would love for me to condemn the DJ. I would never want to condemn the DJ. I wanted the DJ to stand fully on the side of the people, meaning developing your fans' minds, developing your peers' minds, the youths them in the inner city, becoming entrepreneurs. They started become annoyed with the DJ because the DJ began to become entrepreneurial. He wanted to take it from just being no puppet for no society, and he wanted to do his Vybz Kartel empire, setting up his empire, which was right for him to do. We are talking about how the system distract you from your true purpose. And if you not stand up in the truth of what it mean, if when Vybz Kartel come a road, it will be a second chance from God, not from some white men in England who sat around a table. It would be a second chance from God. And I would think that because his talent that he has, that we love him so much for, would come from the said God, that he would give back everything to God when him come a road. He would look out for the rest of youths them when are dead out in the zoos of them and just lost them way because no one was there for them. It happened in Rasta when there was no Rasta for the youths them to look on to as an example. A lot of youth did have to go trim off them locks and turn back to the system. We are saying that we need to be better leaders of society in whatever capacity we find ourselves, whether in a music, in a politics, in a religion, in a just social life. As people, we have to stop this what we are doing and start look furthermore into how we can truly show how we build a nation in the true sense of the word, and not to be like our prime minister who is going to go on his campaign trail and is going to say, like our DJ would say, like, and he would quote a Vybz Kartel because he know that he was going to allow a privy council something to go through, and him could have used that to say, oh, you mean the prime minister go free up Vybz Kartel, make we vote for him, and that kind of something. They stop use we struggle against we and use it to help we. You understand what I say? I'm listening to a lot of the debates around the freedom of the youth and it's a lot of emotions happening. We are very emotional because everything that we love, they take it away from us as a people. And so this is why everyone is so emotional about the fact that you keep teasing about letting her go this youth. And now we're hearing that our Vybz Kartel come a road, it will be a second chance from God, not from some white men in England who sat around a table. It would be a second chance from God. And I would think that because his talent that he has, that we love him so much for, would come from the said God, that he would give back everything to God when him come a road. He would look out for the rest of youths them when are dead out in the zoos of them and just lost them way because no one was there for them. It happened in Rasta when there was no Rasta for the youths them to look on to as an example, a lot of youth did have to go trim off them locks and turn back to the system. We are saying that we need to be better leaders of society in whatever capacity we find ourselves, whether in a music, in a politics, in a religion, in a just social life. As people, we have to stop this what we are doing and start look furthermore into how we can truly show how we build a nation in the true sense of the word, and not to be like our prime minister who is going to go on his campaign trail and is going to say, like our DJ would say, like, and he would quote a Vybz Kartel because he know that he was going to allow a privy council something to go through, and him could have used that to say, oh, you mean the prime minister go free up Vybz Kartel, make we vote for him, and that kind of something. They stop use we struggle against we and use it to help we. You understand what I say? I'm listening to a lot of the debates around the freedom of the youth, and it's a lot of emotions happening. We are very emotional because everything that we love, they take it away from us as a people. And so this is why everyone is so emotional about the fact that you keep teasing about letting her go, this youth. And now we're hearing that, all right, we are going to wait until summer. And then when summer come, you better tell we say, him a go walk when summer come. Because you can't continue to have this emotional roller coaster with Jamaican people. And you know, so we not have, right now Jamaican people is like a people without a nation, without a country. Because we're scattered all about over the world. We're scattered all about over the world. They are trying to justify, yes, people that are living here on the island can consider themselves to be Jamaicans. And yes, there's a silent majority of us, authentic, real Jamaicans who original to this island, who still there here and keep a low profile because we don't want to no kill we off by identity. So we there here and I keep we head together and I keep we head down and I watch, you know. But we still at the end of the day cannot watch, you know, kill off the rest of Jamaica, and then when you know say the legacy that they are share and the legacy that they are part of is so vast. Just look for yourself, na Jamaican people. They can't do anything without you guys. They can't do anything without Jamaica, but yet still they're making Jamaica people feel there is a particular type of Jamaican woman that they all stand. If Vybz Kartel never behave like him a god over people in a certain aspects, and whole heap of we in the industry, Buju them and the whole of them, Sizzla, Capleton, the whole of them behave like them a god over people. You understand? And that's why Jamaica people get left behind, because Jamaica people did not look for Uno to defend them, and now Jamaica people now have nobody to defend them because everybody gone quiet and silent. And only I defend the one them we bring down we country and make we country look like we Bob Marley, like we Bob Marley do never mean nothing. And when Marcus Garvey do never mean nothing. And when we ancestors them we fight against the colonizers them who do everything for bow we down. Them never do nothing. Them never do nothing. It never worth it for stand up and for them shoulder. It never worth it for say, as much as we not have everything together down here as a people, it worth it for investing in the people, investing in the people mind, investing in the people culture, investing in what mean best for them. Uno tell me, say, and me, I gotta be the only one where all of uno go round and disrespect and not give no show and all I wanna do. We are going to be the ones where I going to say, we're not going to make it look like, say, we feel, uno feel, man. Uno feel the people of this country. Because uno say, uno going to go with the system. When Natalie Nita look on Venetia in the debate and said to her, say, 2016, you there over here, so I said labor right was the worst thing. And now you stand up over there, so I say PNP is the worst thing. This is the kind of culture where them grow we up under. Divide and rule Jamaican people. And now them come with some new people now if we come continue the trend of the divide and rule. We are say unity. We are say bring we back together as the people where we was different in our diversities, but united in a loving with culture and the country what we call home. Make them stop divide and conquer we know. Bob Marley and Vybz Kartel on the world stage of discussion is reggae and dancehall at its highest level. And all we have is people that talk about she hate Kartel and she hate this and she move on. Hear me no man? Me say, we cannot, yes, free Kartel, but also remember say there's a thing that is called around Kartel name, which is murder. Just like how me can look at my father and say to my father, say, we must learn to tell the people them what we love in our life when them wrong too. Yes, free him. Free him because a lot of people out here love him and so. But if him wrong too. If PNP wrong, PNP wrong. If labor right wrong, labor right wrong. If your mother wrong, then wrong. If your father wrong, then wrong. If you do something and you're wrong, you're wrong. You have to accept you're wrong. We have to learn to accept we're wrongs when we are asked for forgiveness. We're not different. Jamaica people not different wrongs. We will defend you if you do a wrong. We will defend you if you do a wrong, but we will defend you more if you accept when you do your wrong and can say, no, say me wrong, I'm error. Why we not talk about accountability for our actions, with personal actions, them what we take in life as well? Eh? If Buju did come out and say to Jamaican people, say, me know so you see me I do some things, and you know the thing go man have to hustle on the road, hot and rough and thing, and Babylon and give you where we want. But you don't know, we get caught up and I saw it go and, you know what I mean, I know we think that. Me ask you to forgive me. Everybody come and then wrong and strong. Everybody wrong and strong. We live in a society where it's okay if you're wrong and strong. Philip Paul over PNP side. Him baby mother and him 10-month-old youth dead. And him a walk on pan campaign trail. He never say me can come in front of Jamaica people and say, yeah, me not Jamaica people. You know, say me baby mother and our youth dead star. And really and truly, me don't know how it go. But when all is said and done, me I got just load a campaign trail and wait till that case here ease off. Because we are say transparency. We are say do for you as you do for self. We are that we are say, you see me I say, so me I go, well, we not see nobody a take no accountability for no wrongs where them do to Jamaican people. Everybody just come with them wrong and strong self and I come make it look like say, oh you mean, free Kartel call lizard and nobody. Or letting PNP call labor right this way. You know feel look deal with people, hold people accountable when they wrong, man. And how you going to learn to do that most is learn to do it with yourself first. Hold yourself accountable first. You see me? That is why when me come out, me say to the Maroon community, say, all of the Maroon them will know, say, you know, did sell out Jamaican people, four parents them on the island here. Did sell out Jamaican people to the colonizers. We are say unite because the resistance was to say make us unite against the system, not unite with the system against the people. I want to make up on the mind say, go with the system, all right, fine, but love Jamaica people now, no. Jamaica people don't, did make it so. Make sure so deprive we are education. The education we turn around and use back pan we know. And I make it look like can come talk evil with eloquence. And get we if love the same way because of our art and our common sense. We did have to work out our own with. So make sure, so we didn't know say Ziggy never either go strong enough to hold out. I really Steve are the strong one, but you don't know Steve probably don't want to step up on the battlefield front like that. Bob Marley tell Steve say he must keep the dollar in line. And that Steve had and that Ziggy had do. Ziggy had keep the dollar in line. But at the end of the day, we have to remember what Bob Marley stood for in his true sense of the word. And you can't make no system manipulate if you not talk the truth.
Freestyle Nation
while we
until
don't know
next
the
time,
truth
catching the
about
next one. You know the
personal
vibe.
life and all the
Freestyle.
breakdowns,
Kaboom.
while we don't know for a fact if Vybz Kartel lizard for true, while we don't know for a fact if PNP and Labour right to work against Jamaica people, we have to judge people by them actions. We have to judge people by how them position themselves in